Hey everybody, welcome once again to the Asian Ultimate Life podcast. I'm Jared Connors, coming at you from Asian Ultimate Life Central in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. This is podcast number 8, and this week we'll be reporting from Run to Taiwan, Mekong Cup, and Beijing Bowl, which has happened, 3 tournaments which have all happened over the last 3 weeks. And interestingly enough, no home team won their own tournament, and in only 1 out of 3 of the tournaments was a home team in the final. All right, let's get right to it. Let's start off with Run to Taiwan, which just recently happened on the 3rd and 4th of September. It's a sequel to CAT's Turn Up Taiwan series. It featured 18 teams from Taiwan, Japan, China, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore. A couple of the notable foreign teams were Sumeyu Shino from Japan, which featured a number of national team players, and Sid Vicious from the Philippines. The Taiwanese teams included Whizbee Nation, the 2-time defending champs, and MIT, which featured a lot of the Chinese Taipei team members, and who were last year's finalists. A couple of the younger Taiwanese teams were Arctic Star Zone and Supernova, showing off the quality coming out of Taiwan's younger players. In the end, Sid Vicious was the only one of the foreign teams to break into the semifinals, and they went all the way through and won the tournament, beating up on MIT in the semis and then taking down the defending champs, Whizbee Nation, at Universe in the finals. Vodak Neat took out Chugging Pandas in an all Southeast Asian B final. That was Vodak Neat from Singapore and Chugging Pandas from Malaysia, I believe. All right, one cool thing about the Run to Taiwan is that the final was live streamed, and 300 people watched it from the comfort of their own homes throughout Asia. If you want to check out the final, you can just click on the link below and check it out. Congrats to Ewan and her team for putting on a hell of a tournament. Yay, Ewan! All right, now we go up north to Beijing for the first ever Beijing Bowl. Beijing Bowl included 11 teams, including 3 all-new teams and 1 foreign team, LGW from Korea. The new teams included the Beijing Scorpions, an all-student team from Tsinghua and Linhua universities, Yoji, some veteran Beijing players, and Ultimate, a more international crew also coming from Beijing. So the results. In the end, LGW from Korea walked through the tournament, pounding Beijing Bang in the semis and hammering Hua in the finals. From my reports, it sounds like Randy, Harry, and Maddie were pretty dominant, and their men were smart enough to get out of their way, and that made for an easy run through the tournament. And the B-Pool champions were Speed, and newcomers Beijing Scorpions took down the Spirit Award. Now, one real exciting aspect of the Beijing Bowl was the heavy emphasis on environmental awareness. They had a partnership with Tsinghua University's environmental organization, and they set up a very heavily organized recycling effort. All the food was served in recyclable or compostable packaging, and everyone was gifted a water bottle, so there would be no cups disposed of on the field. These water bottles were used for water and beer. All the showers and other running water on the fields were heated by wind power, and buses were used to reduce the carbon footprint. And they didn't give out discs because we all seem to have too many at this point. So yeah, nice job, guys. I think that's a great example for other tournaments in the region to follow. Congrats to Hannah and her team on putting together Beijing's first Beijing Bowl, and we look forward to more in the future. I'm going to try to make it up there some point. Maybe bring the old Peking Huck squad up there. And finally, the highlight, what you've all been waiting for, where all the best players in Asia were, was the Mekong Cup, where you got to see amazing skills like this. This is the fifth Mekong Cup, and it features teams from the Mekong countries, including Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Our close neighbors, Malaysia, Singapore, and Myanmar, and our farther off neighbors from Guam. And this was the first year for Guam to join, though they've had a program for a number of years. But what we were most excited about was Myanmar's program, Zero Ultimate. They're new, eager to play, very good-spirited, and a great, fun bunch of people. The Mekong Cup is a developmental tournament, so we really encouraged a lot of new local players to attend, and we kept the prices real cheap, so to make that more easy. But when it comes down to it, we all do want to win, so let's get right to the results. In the final, the Care Cubs from Malaysia defeated Lananana from Chiang Mai, Thailand, and they were able to get through Vietnam's Voodoo and one of the Bangkok side's Soy Sauce in the semifinals. But of course, the main event of this tournament was the B pool final between the two Cambodian teams, where the Cambodia Klang, the strong Cambodian team, took out Cambodia Chalat, the smart Cambodian team, in a brawn versus intelligence matchup. And the Spirit Award went to Myanmar's Zero Ultimate, and it, once again, it is great to have them out there, and we look forward to having them in a whole lot more tourneys in the future. So, that is your 3-tournament wrap-up. Run to Taiwan, Beijing Bowl, and Mekong Cup. And in the future, if you want your tournament featured on this podcast or on AsianUltimate.com, just give me a shout at jared@AsianUltimate.com, and we will get you up there. So I believe that is it for me right now, and I will be back in a week or two for another podcast. All right. Thank you for tuning in, and catch you on the fields. Well, in the end, the Taiwanese team, blah, 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 blah. That's just a part!